Have you ever wondered how one small act of kindness can change the course of someone's life forever? Picture this. A young black boy named Jacob Carson, just 12 years old, finds himself in a bustling shopping mall. But today isn't just any ordinary day. It's the day he crosses paths with a millionaire who needs his help. What happens next will not only change Jacob's life, but will also show us the incredible power of compassion and connection. So, stick around, because you won't want to miss this inspiring story. Jacob Carson was an ordinary boy with extraordinary dreams. Growing up in a modest neighborhood, he learned from an early age the value of hard work and kindness. His mother, a single parent, worked tirelessly to provide for him, and Jacob often helped her by doing chores and taking on small jobs around the community. Despite their struggles, Jacob's spirit remained unbroken. He was curious about the world and had big dreams of becoming an engineer one day. On a sunny Saturday afternoon, Jacob decided to visit the local shopping mall. He had been saving up his allowance for weeks and was excited to buy a special birthday gift for his mother. As he walked through the mall, he marveled at the colorful storefronts and the sounds of laughter echoing around him. But little did he know that today would be a turning point in his life. As he strolled past an upscale electronics store, Jacob noticed a crowd gathering outside. Curiosity piqued. He moved closer to see what was happening. In the center of attention stood a well-dressed man struggling to push a trolley filled to the brim with expensive items. The man looked frustrated, his brow furrowed as he tried to maneuver the overloaded cart. Jacob felt a pang of empathy for the man. He could see that he was overwhelmed and in need of help. Gathering his courage, Jacob approached the man and said, "Excuse me, sir. Can I help you with that?" The man looked down at Jacob, surprised by his offer. "Oh, thank you. I'm Marcus Reed," he replied with a hint of relief in his voice. "I didn't think I'd be able to get all these things to my car." Jacob smiled warmly. "No problem. I'd be happy to help." As Jacob took hold of one end of the trolley, Marcus couldn't help but admire the boy's eagerness to lend a hand. Together, they began to push the trolley toward the parking lot. As they walked, Marcus shared snippets about his life as an entrepreneur and inventor while Jacob listened intently, fascinated by the stories of success and perseverance. "You know," Marcus said thoughtfully, "it's not always easy to juggle work and personal life. Sometimes it feels like there aren't enough hours in the day." Jacob nodded in understanding. "I get that. My mom works really hard too. I try to help her as much as I can." Marcus smiled at Jacob's maturity. "That's commendable. It's important to support each other." As they reached Marcus's luxury car, he turned to Jacob with gratitude shining in his eyes. "Thank you for your help today. Most people wouldn't take the time to assist someone like me." Jacob shrugged modestly. "I just wanted to help." After unloading the trolley, Marcus asked, "Would you like to grab a bite to eat? It's the least I can do for your kindness." Jacob's eyes lit up at the invitation. "Sure, that sounds great." As they settled into a cozy cafe inside the mall, Jacob felt a mix of excitement and nerves. He couldn't believe he was having lunch with a millionaire. As they chatted over sandwiches and drinks, Jacob shared more about his life, his dreams of becoming an engineer and his passion for science. "You know," Marcus said after taking a sip of his drink, "the key to success is believing in yourself and never giving up on your dreams. It won't always be easy, but persistence pays off." Jacob listened intently, soaking in every word. "I want to create something that helps people one day," he said earnestly. Marcus nodded approvingly. "With that attitude, I have no doubt you'll achieve great things." As they finished their meal, Marcus reached into his bag and pulled out a small notebook. "This is something I want you to have," he said as he handed it to Jacob. "It's my personal journal where I jot down ideas and goals. I want you to start your own journal. Write down your dreams and work towards them." Jacob's heart swelled with gratitude as he accepted the gift. "Thank you so much. I promise I'll use it wisely." After lunch, they exchanged contact information and promised to stay in touch. As they parted ways, Jacob felt an overwhelming sense of excitement for the future. But that wasn't the end of their story. Weeks passed after that fateful day at the mall. Jacob diligently filled his journal with ideas and sketches of inventions he dreamed of creating. He even started researching local science fairs where he could showcase his talents. One evening, while working on a project at home, Jacob received an unexpected phone call from Marcus Reed. His heart raced as he answered. "Jacob, it's Marcus. How have you been?" "Great. Just working on some projects," Jacob replied enthusiastically. "That's wonderful. I wanted to invite you to an event I'm hosting next month. It's a gathering of young innovators and entrepreneurs," Marcus explained. Jacob could hardly contain his excitement. "Really? I'd love to go." "Fantastic. I'll send you all the details," Marcus said before hanging up. As Jacob hung up the phone, he felt like he was on top of the world. This was his chance to connect with other like-minded individuals and learn from their experiences. The day of the event arrived, and Jacob was both nervous and excited. He dressed in his best outfit, a simple button-up shirt and jeans. But what mattered most was what was inside him, determination and passion. When he arrived at the venue, he was greeted by Marcus, who introduced him to various entrepreneurs and innovators. Each person had their own unique story of success and struggle, but they all shared one common thread: resilience. As Jacob mingled with the guests, he felt inspired by their journeys. He asked questions, listened intently, and took notes in his journal. This was more than just an event. It was an opportunity for growth. Towards the end of the evening, Marcus took the stage to speak about innovation and perseverance. He shared how important it is to uplift young minds like Jacob's, reminding everyone that no dream is too big if you're willing to work hard for it. Afterward, as people mingled around him, Jacob gathered his courage and approached Marcus once more. "Thank you for inviting me today," Jacob said earnestly. "I learned so much." Marcus smiled warmly. "You have so much potential, Jacob. Don't ever forget that." As they chatted about future goals, Marcus made a surprising offer. "How would you like to intern at my company during the summer? It would give you hands-on experience in the tech industry." Jacob's jaw dropped in disbelief. "Are you serious? I would love that." "Of course. I believe in you," Marcus replied confidently. The summer internship proved to be life-changing for Jacob. He worked alongside talented individuals who mentored him and nurtured his skills. With each passing day, Jacob grew more confident in his abilities. He learned about coding, product design, and entrepreneurship, all while keeping his journal filled with ideas for future projects. The experience ignited a fire within him that propelled him forward. As summer came to an end, Jacob reflected on how much had changed since that day at the mall when he helped Marcus Reed. He realized that kindness knows no boundaries. It can lead to opportunities beyond imagination. One afternoon after work, Marcus called Jacob into his office for a chat. "Jacob," he began with a smile, "I've been so impressed with your work this summer that I want to offer you a scholarship for college when you're ready." Jacob couldn't believe what he was hearing. His eyes widened as tears filled them. "Thank you so much. This means everything to me." Marcus nodded knowingly. "You deserve it all. Just remember to pay it forward one day." As Jacob embarked on his journey toward higher education, he carried with him not just knowledge, but also invaluable lessons about empathy and connection. He never forgot that day at the mall, or how one small act of kindness changed everything for him. And as he pursued his dreams of becoming an engineer, he vowed to help others just as Marcus had helped him. So let this story be a reminder. No matter how young or small you may feel, your actions can create ripples that change lives, including your own. If this inspiring story touched your heart today, make sure to hit that subscribe button below. And don't forget to click the notification bell so you never miss out on our latest videos. Jacob beamed with pride as he joined a team working on developing affordable solar-powered devices for underprivileged communities. Throughout the summer, Jacob faced challenges, long hours filled with complex problems. But each time he felt overwhelmed, Marcus was there to guide him. Remember, Marcus would say during tough moments, every setback is just a setup for a comeback. With each passing day at Reed Innovations, Jacob grew more confident in his abilities. He contributed ideas during brainstorming sessions and collaborated with engineers on designs. One afternoon while working late on a project proposal, Jacob expressed his frustrations to Marcus. "Sometimes I feel like I'm not good enough, or that my ideas are too far-fetched," he admitted. Marcus looked at him thoughtfully before responding. "Everyone has doubts. It's part of being human. What matters is how you respond to those doubts. Embrace them as part of your journey." Inspired by Marcus's words, Jacob pushed through his insecurities and continued working hard. The summer internship proved to be life-changing for Jacob. He worked alongside talented individuals who mentored him and nurtured his skills. With each passing day, Jacob grew more confident in his abilities. Thanks for watching. If this story really inspires you, please kindly hit the subscription button. We do appreciate your love and support.